أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I hope that you are able to see my screen. Can you please confirm from your side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, brother, we can able to see your screen.
So we'll do this ayah today. We'll practice. Did we practice this ayah before? This ayah? Do you remember? Have we practiced it or?
No. It's not it.
Okay. So this is a Surah Al Imran, ayat number 102. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Now يا أيها الذين آمنوا, can you translate this? يا أيها الذين آمنوا. What's آمنوا?
Iman, believers.
No. آمنوا is the word. No. See, what is this word?
It's a
Say-
home version. It's a home version file Madi.
Yes. آمنا آمنوا. Right? So can you tell me the family?
It is family one.
No.
Aman.
It is basically family 4. Amana.
For Aslama.
You have not. I not taught you this. This is irregular fail because it is
Family 4.
one of the root letter is Hamza. So whenever you have one of the root letter Hamza, Waw, or Ya, those are called irregular fails. Inshallah, tomorrow onwards we might.
The Hamza is also part of it is a root. The root word is Amana, no?
Amana. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, root word is Amana. Correct. But the family is 4. Akbara. Because what happens when you have you see they have you are amanu, akhbaru, right? See here, right? So there is silent this alif, hamza, alif. So basically this hamza is basically part of the root word, okay, and is part of that akhbara, okay, akhbara, amana, right? So amana. So alif mim noon is a root part of root word. This amana basically goes to, then it becomes amana, right? Inshallah, when I teach you that they will fail, inshallah, tell you that at that time. So if it is amana, not amana, then it is family 1. Okay. Okay.
Because of the Hamza, it is going to.
Yeah, because of the hamza plus a. So that is hamza plus a is family 4. So what happens in the family 4? This alif mim noon root word in the family 4, it becomes amana. Okay. So ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. So amanu is actually the home version fail mazi. Amanu means they believe, but ya ayyuha means oh you. Allazina amanu, those who believe. So we will not say those they believe, because whenever you have allazina coming before fail mazi home version, that this will override on the inside doer, right? So ya ayyuhallazina amanu, oh you, the ones who believed, ittaqullaha, ittaqu. Now tell me the ittaqu. Can you tell me the
Ikta family. Ikta family.
Ikta family. It's home version. It's basically it's not home version. It's amr. It's amr. Tattakuna. Okay, tattakuna. So ta is gone. So it remains ittaqu.
It's a Antum version.
It is a amr. Antum se aaya hai. Antum se amr aaya hai. So noon is gone. Ta gone. Ittaqu. Family is so root word is here. Can you tell me the root word?
It is ta.
Taqawa.
Taqawa.
So, yeah, taqawa. So ittaqu, taqawa. Okay, ittaqu. So taqawa is the root word. Taqwa. Okay. Taqawa. Ataqaya. Right? Okay. So ya ayyuhallazina amanu taqullah. So taqwa is from taqwa, coming taqwa from taqwa. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu taqullaha. Oh, you who believe, fear what? Allah. Right? Haqqa tuqatihi. So what is this haqqa tuqatihi? What kind of construction is this?
This is the muzaf.
Haqqa tuqati plus he. Now, tuqat again. Now, actually, this is if you see, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Oh, you who believe, fear Allah, okay, with due right of His taqwa." Hakka is मतलब गिविंग राइट, गिविंग फुल राइट, हक मतलब उसका हक बनता है, बोलते हैं ना, उसका हक बनता है, उसका हक बनता है आप उसके साथ अच्छा सलूक करें, है ना। वालिदैन का हक बनता है कि उसको अच्छी तरह से उनके साथ सलूक करें। सो अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला सेज, ओ यू हु बिलीव, fear Allah with due right of taqwa of him, with due right of taqwa of him. So when you fear Allah, so when you say taqwa of Allah, having taqwa of Allah, there should be due right to their taqwa. So so it's not like, taqwa, I say I fear Allah, but I'm not giving due right to His taqwa. Like I don't understand, I don't estimate the Allah and His attributes, right? So when I say I fear Allah, it should be keeping in mind who He is, right? Who is He? How powerful is He? How merciful is He, right? Knowing Him. So when we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then only when we estimate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala properly, when we estimate His attributes, when we estimate His zat, right, then only we'll be able to give due rise to His taqwa, right? So Allah says it's not taqwa. He didn't say only to fear Allah, but you fear Allah with the due right of His taqwa, right? And then wala tamutunna. Now, what is this tamutunna? La tamutunna. Can you tell me the word la tamutunna?
Nahi.
Yeah,
It's a nahi.
It's not nahi, bhai. It's not nahi.
La.
It's not nahi. It is not my negation. But tamutunna. Can you tell me the word tamutunna?
It's a fail madi antunna version.
Mazi. Tamutunna. Tamutunna. So if you see here, always you see, whenever.
Surely. Sometimes come surely.
Yes. It is Fi'l Mudari, that there's a second level of emphasis on this. There's no la, but this noon tawqi, noon sakina. Sorry, noon tashdid here, right? Right. So there is a noon sakina here. So what happens? Actually, it was tamutuna. So it was tamutuna. So this antum version, right? Tamutuna, antum version, right? To make it second level of emphatic, what happens? We remove the waw here. नून के ऊपर क्या बनता है? तशदीद नून सकीना आता है, नून सकीना. So this is second. If I put lam, that is highest level. La tamutunna, that is highest level. So this is second level. Now, whenever you have la before it, negation. La tamutunna. Now, tamutunna, what is tamut? So tamutuna means you die. Mouth root here is ma mim vata. Mim va is mouth. Mata yamutu. So it is again irregular spell with one letter. It's like this. The root word is like this. Mim, wow, like Ola. So if fil mazi will be mata yamutu. Okay. So mata yamutu. So tamutuna, you all die. Now when there's a negation with these emphatic verbs, whenever there's a negation la before this emphatic verbs, so you will translate like this. So if you say, for example, la tamutuna, you will say you will not die. Huh? If I say la tamutuna, for example, and let me copy this here again. So if I say la tamutuna, normal, la tamutuna, it means you don't die or you will not die. Okay. But if I say la tamutunna emphatically, it means don't dare to die. Right? So do not dare to die. Do not think of dying. Okay, right? Now, that is la, then illa. There's this negation, la plus illa. So this is always negation and exception, right? So Allah says, wala tamutunna, and do not dare to die illa except wa antum muslimun. How do you translate this wa antum? Wa antum. How do you translate this wa here?
While.
While
While you
followed by pronoun, right? Independent pronoun. So Allah says, wala tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. Translate this. Wala tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. Yeah.
do not dare to die
Hmm?
except
Except
while
Except
you
Muslim.
except
while
while
you
you all
or
are
Muslim.
Muslims.
Below
Muslim.
ismi here. You'll put break of chain here. AR. So basically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh you who believe, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the due right of his fear. हाँ? जैसे हक है उसके डरने का, ऐसे डरो. हक अल्लाह ताला का जो हक डरने का है वैसे, जैसे सिंपल बात है, मतलब like for example, there are two people, for example, one is your teacher, okay, or one is your boss. Let's say when you're one is your boss, so you have kind of fear of him, right? Kind of fear, some kind of fear, right? Then you have a king of your country or prime minister of your country. You have some kind of fear, like fear. When I say fear means respect. Fear also means respect, right? So, but when you have respect or fear, whatever, of your boss, it is not the level of what you have fear of king, right? Simple. So you fear or you give regards to the king as per his rights, right? So and you also give regards to your boss as per his rights, correct? You cannot treat your boss as a king, correct? And you cannot treat king as a boss, right? So there's a different level. So likewise, when we say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we say fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it has to be taken his, first of all, his zat into consideration. Who is he? Right? So if we treat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like our boss, or like a prime minister, or like a president, are we giving due right to his attributes? Are we giving due right to his taqwa? Are we giving?
No.
No, right? But unfortunately, what happens? We treat Allah, like our parents, like, in a sense, like like the way we are playing with our human beings who are spirit to us, the way we are playing with them, like kind of trying to deceive them, or dodge them. We are also trying to do the same thing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when the taqwa comes into picture, right? So that's what that's where we fail. So when sharing, for example, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says do not do something, for example, but sometimes we do, sometimes we don't do, and when it comes to our personal desires, we'll say okay, no problem, Allah maaf karega, kuch nahi chalta hai, mera society kya bolega, what people will say, if I will not do this, then how will I grow, right? Correct. So we treat Allah as if, like, he's an ordinary being, Billah. But though we will not say, but that it's actually, when we disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's like at that time we behave like that. We treat him, we don't have we don't perceive his presence, we don't perceive at that time his power, we don't perceive his attributes at that time. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, when you fear Allah, make sure that you fear him the way he has to be feared. So that means you have to understand who is he. Then only when we understand Allah, when we know Allah properly, then there's very difficult to disobey him or to not fear him. Okay, not to have a not to have a proper taqwa, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, do not die, do not think of dying, or do not dare to die except while you're a Muslim. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives a stress, emphasis that your mouth should be on Iman. You should die as a Muslim. Because if a person does not die as a Muslim, if somebody tries to dare to die as a Muslim, if somebody dares to die as a if somebody dares to die as a non-Muslim, and then you know what is there waiting for him, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually gives us indirectly what kind of punishment is present, for that person who dares to die as a non-Muslim, right? So this is how emphatic Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us. Emphatically, he wants us to die on faith. And Allah says, Wa'tasimu. Actually, whenever we pronounce it, we say wa'tasimu, but actually, let's break it. Actually, it is wa'tasimu. Basically, this Quranic text is, I think, the Arabs follow, right? That's why, if you have Indian version, you will see wa'itasimu. But while pronouncing the word wa'tasimu, you say. So word actually is itasimu. Now tell me this itasimu. What is this word? Itasimu. Is it fail mazi, muzari, amr, nahi? And then which family, which root word? Shabash.
Majhul.
Majhul? No, it's
No,
not.
who are?
It's
No.
not ua. It is itasimu. So
Achha.
don't say read it as u. They will say u, but actually
Okay.
it is actually wa itasimu.
Oh.
While pronouncing, you say wa tasimu. So actually, it is itasimu. Yeah, itasimu.
Amr, fail Amr.
Yeah. Yes, very good. Fail Amr. Can you tell me family?
It is family 4. No, not family 4.
Try.
Aslama family 1, no?
That is family 4.
No?
If it is
Is it
Afla family,
possible?
then Aslamu. But it is beyond that. See, itasimu. It is simple.
It,
You go all the families. Try to see. You said Amr. Amr of family 2, how it looks like. At least, see, whenever you say Amr to get the family, you get its root actual word. Okay, so it's Amr Antum version, right? So what is the actual word for this then? It's from Antum, right? Atasimu. The the Muna. This is the actual word, right? यहाँ से बन गया ये. Noon gone. Alif is put. Itasimu. Okay, Tasimuna. Sorry. So if you make it Amr, you will remove with this. You will remove this ta. Put Alif. Okay. Itasimu. But let's bring it to that. Tasimuna. Now to get the family, get its singular version. Tasimu and Hua version. You will say Yatasimu. Because you have to get it to Sarf Sagir. Now Yatasimu. Tell me the family now. It is Fail Muzari Hua version now. Yatasimu. Tell me family.
family 1. No?
How?
Family 2, Alimu.
Huh?
No, it's not family 2.
Family
No?
2,
Alam.
Family
Allah.
2.
No.
Family 2
Not family 2.
because it has to if it is Yu'allimu.
Allama yu'allimu.
So go to all the families. Family 1, आप हो, family 1, let's say any example. Yansuru or Yazribu.
Allah. No,
Is it
no.
Yazribu? वहाँ कहाँ है Yazribu ये?
No.
It is more than that. You see, it's not only the 3 letter. It's 4 letter. In fact, 5 here. So it's not family 1. So is it family 2? No, because it's yu'allimu. Family 3, yujahidu. No. Family 4, yakbiru. Yakbiru. No. तो यहाँ से end होना चाहिए था. लेकिन तो beyond है. So go beyond. Where it is? Yatasimu. Simple है. Why are you stuck?
Family 5,
Family 5 is what? Can you tell me family 5? Can you just do the Sarf Sagir of family 5? Shabash. Ta'allama, yata'allama. Yata'allamu.
No, no.
And what? It is family 8. Simple.
Ta'allama.
It's a family 8. Ikta family. Ikta family. Yaktaribu. 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 Ikta family, है ना? Simple. Why you got stuck so much? Atta, ta, जब वहां आता है, you can see. Yata, yata, ikta, yata, ikta. Right? So ikta family. So what is the root word? What is the root word? Ikta family में root word क्या होता है?
It is ta, sin, and mim.
Ayn, sod, meme. Ayn, sod.
Ayn,
Ayn, sod, meme is the root word.
mim.
Now this is Amr actually. Can you please switch off this, mute your microphone, by? There's a lot of noise is there. Yeah. Okay. So this Amr. Asama means to hold fast. To hold fast. Wa'itasimu, hold fast. Hold fast. Grip, with grip, full grip. Bihablillahi. This is ba plus hable, and hablillahi is mudaf mudaf ilayh. Bihablillahi, the rope of Allah. Habl means rope. Habl means rope. So Allah says, wa'atasimu, hold fast the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jami'an. So jami'an means you all. Jami'an. Everybody. So all the Allah commands believers. So basically this is Ya ayyuhallazina amanu is continuing here. So command is here from here. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu taqullah. Oh who believe, fear Allah and give with the due right of his taqwa. Wala tamutunna, and do not die except while you are Muslims. And there is a wa ataf here. And hold fast. So again, is a command to believers only. And hold fast. Okay. Mazbooti se pakdo. Hold strongly the rope of Allah, you all believers. So Allah commands everybody to hold, every believer to hold strongly the rope of Allah. What is the rope of Allah?
Quran.
Allah.
Quran and Sunnah.
Quran and Sunnah, right? And Ijma of the Sahaba. So this actually is Sharia. Quran and Sunnah and all Sharia. So hold fast with the rope of Allah, you all. Jami'an means you all. Wala tafarraku. Now tell me, la tafarraku. What is this? La tafarraku. Nahi. Very good. Can you tell me the family of this tafarraku?
First family 2, Allama.
Allah will never start with the you sound. It will always start with you. It would have been then yufarriku. It is tafarraku. So it was tafarrakuna. La se ho gaya tafarraku.
Ta'allama.
Which family?
The Ta'allama.
Family 5 actually.
Family 5. Ta'allama. Yata'allama.
Yeah. Yata'allamu. Okay. So tafarraka. Can you tell me root word?
Faraka.
Farak. So wala tafarraku. Farraka, to get divided. So wala tafarraku. Do not get divided. Okay. So hold strongly the rope of Allah means Islam, Sharia, Quran, Hadith. Wala tafarraku. Do not get divided. Okay. Wazkuru and uzkuru. Now, again Amr. Again Amr. Okay. Is what tazkuruna. It became uzkuruna. Actually, it is, can you have family? Uzkuru.
Family 4?
No.
No.
See, before you make guess, you should make it. I told you there's a process for it. Till you get addicted or used to it. You had to make it first what? How did you get the family? You had to bring this word to which level? To the family to the Sarf Sagir, right? So this actually was the word Tazkuruna. Tazkuruna. This is a process. Please remember this process. Otherwise, you will always miss. Tazkuruna. Tazkuruna. Okay. Now, to make it became Amr, Ta is gone, Noon is gone, Uzkuru. Now, to make it actually, how will you basically tell the family? So make it singular. So you will say Tazkuru. Correct? But the question is, again, I cannot make it to get the family because it is Anta version. I had to get it fail Hua version. Fail Muzari. So make it Yazkuru. Yazkuru. Now tell me the family now. Now it is Hua version. Because in Sarf Sagir means you have only Hua version. Mazi,
Yansuru.
huh?
Yansuru.
Yansuru.
Yansuru. Yeah.
Yes, Yansuru. So to make Yansuru Amr, you remove the Ta, you put spoon here, Alif will be there. Alif will get what? Harka?
Second last letter.
So what is second last letter? Harka? Dhamma. Right? So what will Alif will get? It will get Dhamma. So whenever second last letter has a Dhamma sound, the Alif will get Dhamma. Uzkur. Now, Uzkur, Uzkura, Uzkuru. If I make the Sarf Kabir of this, Anta version, Uzkuru, Uzkur, Amr, Uzkura, Antuma Amr, Antum Uzkuru. This is Uzkuru. Wazkuru. Wa Uzkuru. Now, Zikr karna. Zikr means remembrance. Wazkuru ni'matallahi alaykum. Yes, translate.
Remember Allah's favors.
And remember what?
Favors of Allah
Ni'mats of Allah alaykum upon
upon you.
all the ni'mats of Allah.
Upon you,
What is the biggest ni'mah? Allah has made you
Muslim.
Muslims. Right? See, if you see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Wala tamutunna. Islam, Allah tells us the ni'mah which He has granted to you. Actually, this is addressed to, first address is to Sahabas. Right? So remember, you were in what condition you were and what ni'mah Allah has given to you. Islam, Hidayah, guidance, Quran, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have been created in the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, biggest ni'mah. Then He taught you Islam, He taught you Quran, He gave you guidance. And then Allah tells you, one of the things He mentions here, is kuntum a'da'an. Is means when. So this is kuntum a'da'an, basically jumla ismiya. You have kuntum, right? Kana family, right? If you see, Kana, ism of Kana is Ada'an, right? Khabar of Kana, Khabar of Kana, Ada'an. Now, Kuntum means what? Kuntum is what? Fil Mazi, Muzari, which one? Which family?
Fail Madi.
Antum version. Actually, Kana, yeah, Kana. It is Kana family, right? Kana, Kana, Kanu. Kanat, right? Kanata. This is Kunta, Kuntuma, Kuntum. Kana means he was, Kuntum means you all. Kuntu means I. So is Kuntum, when you all, is means when you all were. Now you'll put, this is Jumla Ismiya, right? Kana family always make Jumla Ismiya, right? I have already taught you. If you have forgotten, please go back to your notes. I'm not going to again revise anything now. Now onwards, I will simply go on. It's up to you. You want to revise your notes? It's up to you. It's your relationship with Quran. You want to learn it with heart, by heart. It's up to you. I'm not going to now tell you to revise and all this. Up to you. So I'll just go on. So it's Kana family. Kuntum means you all. Where? So I have already taught you. Is kuntum when you all now adaan adun mubin. Adun means adun means enemy. Adun mubin. Shaitan is adun mubin, right? Adaan is a plural of that. Is kuntum a'da'an when you all were what? Enemies. So if you see first address to Sahaba. The Sahaba before Islam, but they were divided into tribes, right? Into different tribes, and each tribe used to fight with each other. They were utter enemies. Quraysh were enemies of another tribe. Hashemites said like there was always wars and wars between the tribes. They were huge. They had huge enemies. They were all divided. Allah says, remember the name of Allah upon you when you all were enemies, utter enemies. Then fa means then allafa. Can you tell me what is this word allafa? Fa means then allafa. What is this word allafa?
Allama.
Allama family, yeah, allama. Alif lam mim. If alif lam fa. So if you put in the dictionary, you have not still got the dictionary, huh? Oh, that's the problem, right? Okay, what to do? I don't know what to do in this case. Fahima inshallah, in the office, I'll show you that. Okay, let's see if
Okay.
I can resolve it there. Then for others, I'll see, inshallah.
Okay.
Allafa. So, allafa means joining, you know. Okay. Fa'allafa. Then he joined. Baina qulubikum. So, baina qulub means your hearts. So, Allah, then he joined your
Between your
hearts.
hearts.
Joined between your hearts. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put love of each other in their hearts, right? They became now friends. They became brothers with Islam. So Allah says, remember the name of Allah when you all were enemies and he joined your hearts between your hearts. So what made their hearts to get joined? It was Islam, right? It was the name of Islam, right? فَأَصْبَحْتُمْ بِنِعْمَةٍ. What is asbaha? Fa? Then, fa means again, fa means then. Asbahtum. What is this asbahatum?
Friends. Sahaba.
Fail?
Friends.
No. Asbahatum. Is it ism or fail? Asbahatum.
This is a
Ism.
It's
No.
a fail.
It's a fail.
It's a fail.
Asbahatum. Can you tell me the family? Which fail? Mazi
Aslama.
Mudari?
Aslama.
Aslama family. Sabaha is the root word. So asbaha means, if I also taught this word, this fail. Asbaha means he became. Asbaha means he became. Kana family, if it's a sister of Kana. Okay, the Kana, when I was telling, I taught you that Laisa, Kana, Asbaha. Okay, Asbaha means he became. Okay, Asbaha, Asbaha. As the sister of Kana. Asbaha. It means he became. Now, it's asbahtum. Asbahtum. Then you all became with bini'amatihi, with his ni'ama. What you became? Ikhwanan.
Brothers.
Akhi means one brother. Ikhwan means plural brothers. So you all became with his ni'ama what? Brothers. So the ni'ama of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which he bestowed upon you, the name of Islam, with that you all became brothers. Before that you were what? Utter enemies. So he joined between your hearts. Okay, and you all became with that ni'ama. Ni'matihi. So this ni'matihi, ni'ama of Allah, what? You became brothers. Okay, last. Now we'll stop here because only 2 minutes are left. We'll stop here, inshallah. Tomorrow we'll have class again at 8:40. Okay. So what I request you is again go to this ayah and again practice it, inshallah. ठीक है ना? Word by word. ठीक है? So let's find up there. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanaka wa bihamdika, wa la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khairan. Barakallah.
Assalamu.